Hey guys, it's Rufus. Today, I'm making the case for why Frost is now a viable option. And I'm not saying she's a good option. I'm not saying that you should bring her all the time either. Just allow me to explain. When Wamai and Valkyrie lost their shields, there were less operators with shields, and Goyo is the only strong operator now that has a shield. Alibi, Echo, Frost, and Ella, while they aren't particularly weak, they aren't super special either. Ever since Frost got her secondary shotgun though, she basically got buffed to the level of Alibi. Alibi and Frost both have very strong kits, but not the greatest gadgets. Alibi has a great gun, deployable shield, and a secondary shotgun. Because of Alibi's kit, she is pretty good at her one niche job. Alibi is one of the few fraggers in this game with a secondary shotgun, and her deployable shield really complements her destructive versatility. Having a strong kit is really nice in ranked, but also super helpful in solo queue if you're trying to do a setup all by yourself. So when you look at Frost, you can see what I mean here. Similar to Alibi, she can set up and she can set down a shield, giving herself cover, so you really have a lot of options when playing this operator. The only difference is that Frost has a worse gun, but a better gadget. Frost traps can definitely work, and while you can't expect them to work all of the time, the enemies still have to look out for it, and Frost traps are generally more impactful than Alibi's Prismas. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're running Alibi, ask yourself, what if I ran Frost? However, Frost's kit lessens the need of shotguns, which lifts a huge burden on the defensive side. Sometimes it can be difficult to make every hole within the prep phase, and so any operator with a secondary shotgun is instantly more valuable. Along with the fact that picking Frost is simply unexpected, and if you find good spots for them, they're not that bad. And I'm not the only one that's noticed this either. Several Pro League teams such as G2 and M&M have used Frost, and this was in the EU League finals, so it's not just some small league match either. Kanto places his frost mats in Master, Attic, and under the big window. The Master frost mat is simply meant to be hidden, but the other two frost mats are more important. This placement is essential because by placing a frost mat under big window, you're forcing the attackers to rappel upside down and shoot the frost mat themselves. Otherwise, any attackers jumping inside of big window would have to look down before they could take any gunfights with anybody, say in like dorms or kids. So you can really see how this could be helpful for the defenders. However, in Attic, you force the attackers to choose between looking at the enemy or looking down to shoot a frost mat. When you're pushing up on Attic and there's a frost mat right here, you have to get really close to shoot it, and so you really have to restrict yourself and kind of be patient and find the right time to take out that frost mat without risking losing your life. And so essentially what these frost mats can do is peck at the time by forcing the attackers to slow down. You can really put these frost mats anywhere in just so many random spots, and every once in a while, they are going to have some impact where somebody gets downed, and every time, that is going to be huge for your team. Now, if you want to follow my Twitter, Discord server, or Patreon, link will be in the description below, but that's all to say for this video, and if you learned something, give the video a like, and if you want to see more content like this, then subscribe. Toodles!